watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. We're going to be taking a look at another Uncle Henry today. This one comes in this box and it was brought to you by American Outdoor Brands for review. We've got the SKU number here as 113600, but it's probably better known as the 5UH. Now this has the next gen staglon handles, and it's also referred to as the Bruin, Uncle Henry Bruin. So let's take a look at the Bruin here. We've got, again, that next gen staglon style handle, and we're looking at an overall closed length of just about 3 3/4 inches. You get the bomb shield here with the Uncle Henry stamped into it, and notice there's no R, registered trademark R, on this one. Not sure why some do have it and some don't, but this one does not. The pins are nice and smooth. Don't feel any proud pins, the exception this one a little bit, and I think that again is intentional. Good transitions to the bolsters, kind of square bolster here. Nice nickel silver material, and I believe these pins are nickel silver as well. You've got brass liners on the bottom, and looks like it's constructed really well. I don't see any gaps or anything like that. You got the stainless steel locking mechanism there in the center, and everything looks pretty smooth in the closed position. No, nothing sticking up or proud there. You got a nice profile with the blade, very low amount of that tang exposed, and it's well down into the channel there. You can see that the centering is pretty good. Now the grind on the tip of that blade's a little off, but the centering itself is good. I don't have any blade rub. You better look at it that way. You can get a look at the blade stock as well. And let me get a close-up at some of that material there. Kind of give you an idea of the profile of the ridges and cutout jigging and all that sort of thing. Just a good close-up look. Now let's take a listen to the Lockup. I'm going to shut up for a minute and let y'all listen to how smooth this is. Let's try that again. A little closer to the microphone this time. Sorry if it's out of focus, but we're more or less just trying to listen. Very smooth transition to the lock position, and you don't have any rocking that way. Really just the most minute amount that direction. You just have to really kind of force it to even make that happen. Let's take a look at the blade length here. We've got a 2 3/4 inch blade, and we've got a little bit of a choil there, and so the cutting edge is right at 2.5 inches. Nice drop point blade with the grind you can see on there, the grind lines. And this was sharpened a little bit out of the box. I was a little disappointed with the amount of sharpness, so I gave it just a minor tweak with the a Lansky, and just tightened up that blade a little bit. There's a good look at the spine. You can see how that comes to a point. Again, grind on that is just a touch off, a little heavy on one side, but you get good lock up here. There's a look at the spine again, and those brass liners. And what we got for a tang stamp here, it says Uncle Henry, and that is a true stamp, and it's marked, what is that, 12/21, I believe. You guys can probably see it better than I can. And that's just a date stamp for when the blade was made, December 21. On the opposite side, you got the regular model number there, 5UH. Again, this is a Bruin, and it's got the new skew because of the handle material. So easy to open the lock. That's very easy to press down on. No problems at all getting that unlocked. And you got a good close. Springy close. No issues there. Really happy with this knife. Well designed. Staglon handles are improvement. No more of that rubbery yellow stuff. Everything seems to be tight to the bolsters there. You don't have any gaps there. And everything's tight on the bottom. Got good action on the open. Good lockup. Easy to close. So yeah, this is kind of a cousin of a knife I carry a ton. I carry this Old Timer in the Heritage series. Now this is a more expensive knife, but you get the pack of wood here, and not staglon, and got D2 blade steel. But they're essentially the same knife, just in a little different handle material and a little different blade material. But this is one I carry a lot. So this style of knife, you know, this Lockup or Lockback, is definitely the style of blade that I prefer with the Lockback. Got that drop point blade, and it just is the right size for an everyday carry. Fits well in the slips that I use. We can take a peek at that. This is pretty much ideal size for this slip I have here, which I would call maybe a medium to large style slip, and it fits in there really nicely. It's pretty much ideal size for this type of carry. And it slides right out of there. And this is what I carry this in, so it keeps it nice and well protected. So yeah, I'm really happy with this knife. It's been fun to review a lot of these Uncle Henrys. Really digging this handle material, and again, I've said this before, it's kind of a game changer for me for the Uncle Henry line, because much of why I didn't buy, you know, earlier versions of this knife was because of the staglon handles that they were using. This sort of in my opinion, an uglier yellowish style staglon that I just wasn't particularly fond of. But with these handles, yeah, it's a lot more attractive. And really the only negative maybe is, again, a little bit of a refinement on the edginess of the handle. I'd like to see maybe a little more work done to the interior of the liners. Just a little sharp here on the interior, and the corners maybe just need to be rounded over a slight touch. But I'm telling you, in like 5 minutes time, with a little bit of sandpaper, whatever your favorite abrasive, you can make this a very comfortable knife to use. Like I said, I did have to sharpen the blade touch, and we'll take a look at the sharpness of it. We've got a little bit of paracord here that we can use, and you can see that this 7CR17, it comes a long way. You can definitely get through the paracord. It's not going to be the choppiest, sliciest blade in the world, but even with just a minimal amount of effort, I was able to make a pretty big improvement on the blade. So I can get through that paracord without a whole ton of effort. But you know, is it going to be the sharpest blade ever? I don't know. Maybe with a little more work I could get it. I think the angle on it's probably closer to about a 22 to 3 degree angle. It's not going to be the sharpest angle on the blade out of the box. So if you wanted to make a 19 degree out of it with a little effort, you could probably do that. Just take off the shoulders a little bit, and there you have it. But as it is. It's plenty sharp enough for daily use, and for most of what I require. I don't need a chef blade. You know, I'm not going to be cutting delicate slices of tomato or anything like that, so it'll do the job. Open some boxes and take care of some mail and string and whatever else I do around the house primarily. But that's going to do it for my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again to American Outdoor Brands for sending this along to be reviewed. Make sure you hit that like button so that we can get this viewed by as many people as possible. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. And if you are subscribed, make sure you have your bell turned on to be notified of new videos when they drop, so you never miss a TK video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you always take care, and we will see you next time.